Yo, what up, man? Chris about checking in, man, back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button anyway, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody. Salute. Your boy has made it to Sacramento, California, man. Beautiful weather outside, beautiful weather. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl is out here. It's in San Francisco, so the whole Bay Area, this whole little area right here of San Jose, Sacramento, Oakland, San Francisco, Modesto, everything up here. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much lit. It's a lot of people up here, a lot of concerts up here, 2 Chainz up here, the Baby, a whole bunch of people up here this weekend, man. So I think I'm gonna hang out, man. I might as well just hang out, man. Spend some money. Went to the bank today, was some extra money in there. I was surprised. I was like, I didn't even know I was supposed to be getting this money, so I might as well just go and enjoy myself, man, and just get back to it next week. So before we get into this last track, free Geechee Gotti. I do want to say that he was locked up in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can get out and get free. I don't know if he has a bond right now. It looked like he's still in jail unless he got out since I made this blog. But at the same time, free Geechee Gotti, a couple drug charges, something about what all was it? Let me see. I don't want to misquote, man. Yeah, something going on. Failure to comply with a peace officer. So I don't really know what that means. And a couple of drug possession charges. So it don't look like it's nothing crazy. Should be able to get out at least on bond. But bond can be tricky when you out of town. You all the way in Ohio. You know, you don't really have no property and different stuff and people there to really help you. You probably flew there for a little battle real quick. So you don't even have your normal people with you. So it's a lot different than getting locked up, at least in California, where you know your family is there. So free Geechee Gotti, hope all is well. And that man can get home and get to his family, man. Definitely don't want to see nobody behind bars. But shout out to Geechee. Hopefully he can get out. So we got this Genesis 314. Did Mickey Fax save the best for last? Did Mickey Fax save the best for last? Before I get into this track, Easy, why you trying to say Mickey Fax is bullying people, bro? Like why you doing that? Verb sit in spaces, talk about people all day long. I never hear you say Verb is bullying people. So why are you saying that Mickey Fax is bullying, bro? I never hear you say nothing about Verb. This is what happened with these compromised people, man. This is what happened. This is what the man said, man. This is what the man said. Is this right?
It's like, nah, I just want to react. Y'all was like, nah, I just want to outside. Now niggas is saying I'm bullying. Easy, the block captain. You the one saying that I'm the one bullying? The nigga started with me. He had 35 spaces, bro. He had 35 spaces talking about me. That's 35 hours. He was bullying me. I gave a nigga 27 minutes of raps, and I'm bullying. I gave him 27 minutes of raps, and I'm bullying. Y'all niggas need to get it together. The reason why y'all be saying shit like this is because y'all niggas never rapped before like that, for real. Y'all was never outside on the corners rapping all day, all night long. You never had to do what we had to do to get on. So we have a different mentality. This is how we think. Mills is ready already. Rum, he's about to drop on you. He's ready already. It's already ready already. It's already ready already. We ready. We don't play these games. These are not games we like to play. Once you say something, we on you, because that's how we came up. We came up like this. Y'all niggas is not trained for this. Continue to do the 3-round shit. Like, y'all niggas is the best at shit. We literally tell y'all. I tell y'all niggas all the time. Y'all niggas are the best in the world. I literally tell y'all niggas that. Why can't y'all just give it up for niggas what we do? That's all Mills is saying. Yo, just have some respect. If you don't like it, you don't have to answer the question. You could literally just say no comment. No comment. I don't really got to say. Shout out to Mills, but no comment. That's all you gotta say. That's literally all you have to say, bro. You think it's funny? Oh yeah, I double digging big.
Yeah, so I don't really know why Easy is saying anything about bullying. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Verb does enough bullying with URL for 2 years, talking about smacking Beasley with P, dropping audio with whoever else, A-Ward, Swamp, the whole 9. And yeah, you could say it's promo, and probably some of it is, but a lot of it is just you overly talking and overly trying to bully people. I ain't gonna even say bully. You just doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? So what is good for the goose is good for the gander, man. That's how I feel about that. Let's get into this track. It is entitled Genesis, man. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see.
You think you got mental health problems, and you sick. What Drake say? Combination. you get the help you need, bro. It won't come from me, though. You told me this week you was gonna say wild shit and I can't handle it. You know I could just mute you, right? And I'd never see you again, nigga. You was down in the dumps before Mook and Lux. We called you Pay Verb, you thought you was Scrooge McDuck. Your resume stacked, but you lose a bunch. 1 in 10 on the app, and all your views are fluff. In your class, niggas moved on and got poppin'. Clothing lines and leagues, you like being a hot topic. You talk about past moments, that's thought gossip. You only known for the past, that makes you John Stockton. He went to the finals twice, lost both times. And when Karl Malone left, he just nosedived. You ain't who you think you are, bro, just face the facts. Know your place in that. You overrate your stats. Your ego turned you into Charleston White, on and off the mic.
Said you overrate your stats. Verb definitely overrates his stats. In battle rap, Verb is a legend. I don't want to take nothing away from him. He's a legend. Everything. Even though he battled Mook and Lux, he is not considered an end game the way Mook and Lux are. He doesn't carry himself the way Mook and Lux. He doesn't command the kind of money. The fact that he went over and became Pay Verb and Captain Marketable and Cocaine VZ and every other moniker that you can have, because he became those things, he whored himself out, bro. That's basically what he is. He whored himself out and then took too many battles for a little bit of pay. That's why he's not Surf. That's why he's not Hitman when it comes to money. He's one of the higher paid battlers if you look at the grand scheme of battlers. But if you look at the upper echelon, if you look at Mount Rushmore candidates, he's the lowest paid Mount Rushmore dude, bro. And that's a fact. He is the lowest paid Mount Rushmore dude. He battled gems. I counted the money. It was $3,500. If you look at what Surf and Hitman got around that time, way more than that. These guys are battling $12,000 for battles and stuff, and on up. $12,000, $18,000 a battle. Verb is battling gems for $3,500. This whole Pay Verb thing. This dude has battled D.I. the Henny Man. Dude has battled Gage in Chicago. No disrespect to these guys. These guys can't get a Surf battle, bro. They cannot get a Hitman battle. This is what Verb has done. Ran around town, went to King of the Dot, let them white boys beat up on him, and Caustic and Ilmac and all these kind of people. And this is what he was. He was just chasing money. Chasing money. And when you do that, you lower your value. They can book you for a small fee. And at the end of the day, you can never command the kind of money of Mook and Lux. So yes, he overrates his stats. In battle rap, his stats are what they are. He battled Mook and Lux, one of the few people that was able to battle both of them. He battled hella people. He battled multiple stages. He went overseas. He did this. He got a lot of views. He's one of the least viewed people too out of all of these guys. Mook, Lux, Hitman, all these guys kill him in views, bro. Kill him in views per battle. But he does have a lot of people on his resume. But where another place where he abuses his stats is even with this diss track thing he got going on. So Verb is saying, well, I don't want to respond to Mickey because my numbers are higher than Mickey. You're looking at hype tracks or whatever. You're looking at hype placements and stuff like that. That's what you're gauging as far as your views. You're looking at Twitter views. So if you do something like throw that motherfucker and it's funny and it's viral and it's dumb, it's gonna get shared a lot. And it's gonna go to a bunch of places, and then you're gonna look like you have a lot of Twitter views. Okay, cool. You battle Jay Mills, somebody who was definitely, like I said, he's the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You battle Jay Mills, and at the height of what Mills was doing, coming off the DNA and Verb and entering into a battle with yourself. Mills dropped 2 tracks on you before you dropped 1, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody is waiting on your response. So of course your response is going to get hype and gonna do numbers, even if it's not a good track. Because everybody's like, let me see what Verb has to say. Because y'all build that shit up for 2 months. You and Mickey don't have that right now. So you're trying to compare what Mickey is doing with you with no build up and no back and forth to what Mills did with you. Of course your track with Mills, for Mills, Hector or whatever, will have more hype points. Go look at your YouTube views though on your channel. Can't fuck with Mills at all, bro. Go look at your YouTube views on your channel. It cannot fuck with Mills. It can't even fuck with some of Mickey's shit. Go look at your YouTube views, and then that can really gauge what you got going on. Another thing he hypes up is, you know, just stuff like we'll get into that later. Man. But he does hype up his views and his Twitter his Twitter views, and his hype points. None of that matters. You're engaging in a beef with someone who's actually more popular than you right now. So if you beef with the nigga that's literally the algorithm, of course your algorithm is gonna go up. It's not a reflection of how good you are, it's a reflection of the nigga that you're going against being more the A side than you. That's why Mills can drop a blog and it can do just as many views as your video to him does, because Mills, algorithm wise, was more higher than you at the time. Just simple math, bro.
Ego turned you into Charleston White, on and off the mic, which is why you on and off the white. Facts. You know, I'm kind of sad that the plague is over. I tortured you for a week. I'm from the Bronx, nigga. That's what we do. My brother Dutch managed Crit, and my company marketed him. I helped put them on. Don't you know Ali and Kiwan? Why they ain't put you on? You just not that good. Brokey, why you went on Bigo arguing with a tranny? Whatever for $1, that's why you showing your panties. Yeah, you going viral because...
Right, so y'all did let Verbs pass on this. He was on Bingo arguing with trannies and talking to trannies, and they would, but VZ, they call him VZ, all kind of stuff, and he was arguing with them, and y'all just let that slide. It's like, oh, it's just Verb. It's like, it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what he say. He can say a bunch of outlandish stuff, and people sweep it under the rug as just Verb. He was online with trannies trying to make money on Bingo. Now, I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community, but he acted like he did. He was the one condemning Surf for having either following a tranny or having a tranny follow him. He had a problem with that. So why are you having a problem with that when you're doing even worse? Surf wasn't on Instagram trying to make money, or Bingo trying to make money with whoever you talking about. You not only interacting with a tranny, you're even going further and beyond. Like, they like super comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you and everything. So for me, another thing that this culture swept under the rug is just Verb being Verb.
Don't you know Ali and Kiwan? Why they ain't put you on? You just not that good. Brokey, why you went on Bigo arguing with a tranny? Whatever for $1, that's why you showing your panties. Yeah, you going viral because you ain't got a daddy to tell you women ain't side characters inside a family. You gotta go. Surf said let's fight. Drop the low. I'll be by your door. Let's lock and load. How about it, bro? Tasmanian devil. He spun right out of though. This not a reach. He'll get pulverized if he fight with show. Yeah. Ask for 30,000 like a prize fighter. What? You don't wanna fight. You wear eyeliner. Facts. I talk in my car. I'm like Knight Rider. You a snake in the vehicle when I dodge vipers. Genesis 3:14, let's drop that 3:14. Y'all probably didn't know that this is 3:14. These are not 16 bars, B. I'm too crazy with this. Let's break them down now, though. Come on. Alright, since you like comparing digits, we decided to look into what this nigga's really getting. 185K views for Hector, that's through X. The most you make is $4, but you ain't got a blue check. Let's check YouTube next. 44,000, 174 bucks. Yeah, this boy's wild. Let's check Spotify. 193 listeners, that's 97 cents. VZ's a solicitor. Yes. What about IG, Facebook, TikTok? He ain't posted 3 years. This grown woman's a flip-flop. 174.97 in January. That's why he begs for cash apps. Poor adversary. No league book you none. Living off a lady. I'm done with this course, cause this nigga is crazy. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done.
This might be my favorite track right here. This is probably my favorite track because I feel like, where has he lied at? Where has he lied on Verb at, bro? Verb is not making any money online. It was so comical when he was on live with ARP. Like, I think he was a guest on one of ARP's videos one time. Maybe the last time ARP interviewed Verb or whatever. He was like, yo, I hope you making, you in Spaces so much, I hope you making money on there. Like, yeah. I be making money in Spaces. You might make money on Cash Apps, posting your Cash App and getting, Elon Musk ain't cutting you a check. Do y'all even know what it takes to make money in Spaces? Like, Verb doesn't have the following, Verb doesn't have the subscriptions, stuff that you got to go through in order to actually make money on Twitter Spaces. So yeah, he just on there and people are just ripping his content like Henny Man and Hip Hop Is Real and everybody else. uploading, they're making more money on his content than even he's making on his content, because they're basically ripping it even faster than other people, and they got more followers and everything, making way more money than even Verb is. YouTube channel not really doing nothing crazy, not making nothing, even touching what bloggers are making in battle rap money and everything else. So no, he's not doing none of this stuff, bro. It's just begging for cash out. So everything you say is pretty much true. Then he said something about you living off a girl. Same thing I heard out in Vegas with his baby mom, and she moved him out there. And like I said, Verb then went from St. Louis to Atlanta to Houston to Vegas in a matter of 5 years, bro. When you are doing that, you don't have a fucking place to stay, bro. It ain't like you buying property and flipping it and all this kind of stuff and doing all that and got all these. That's not what you doing. You just moving based on what the price of living is in your area. Like, oh shit, my rent went up $200. Let me get the fuck on up out of here. So yeah, you don't really got no bread. You don't got no bread. That's why you can't retire. All these fake ass retirements. Oh, I'm gonna retire. No, I'm gonna come back and battle Ab. Oh, I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna come back and battle. This nigga said he's gonna retire. Oh man, I'm out of here, man. We got podcasts with so and so. I'm out of here. I got this going on, that going on, this going on. I'm in Tubi movie. Nigga came back and battled Chilla Jones, bro. Nobody asked for that battle. Like, you battled Chilla Jones after saying you was retiring. Nobody even asked for that battle. So Verb is in a position. I don't think Verb can really leave battle rap completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think so. I think he's about to battle T-Top coming up. That's a rumor that I'm hearing. So nah, Verb is, for it'll take a lot for Verb to completely be done in battle rap. So this is probably my favorite track, because I feel like he didn't, basically the beat is fire, and I feel like he didn't just broke Verb down completely. I like Letter to Hitman too. This kind of neck and neck with that, I think. I'm trying to think, it might be another track I like. Maybe the second track also on this whole situation. What was the second track? Hold on, let me look. What was the second track? Let me see. What's the second track? Oh shit, I'm fucking up. I clicked on the wrong thing.
I really think
the second track was, man, what's all the tracks? Shutter Island. I like Shutter Island. So Verbalize, Shutter Island, Ombach, Letter to Hitman, all set. Lost was fire about the two chicks in the Twitter spaces, but it's copyrighted, so I didn't talk about it. Accolades. Genesis is up there, bro. It's up there. This has been an amazing 7 days for me personally. Just listen to the creativity it took to do this and everything. So I definitely fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm upset it's over with, man. You know what I'm saying? We might have a bonus track though. We might have a bonus track coming. But yeah, y'all let me know, what was y'all favorite track? How do y'all rank this? How do y'all feel about this particular track, Genesis 314? There's a theme. 314 area code is St. Louis. What did he say? It dropped at 314. And what else he say? This ain't even 316s. This is 314s. It's amazing, bro. Like, y'all leave Mickey alone, man. Holla at your boy.